All right, people. First of all, all Colin groupies can stop every week. What Colin? Well, every week the groupies is in here tough. Me and Coach be on here, and me and Coach be having a good debate, and then all of a sudden it'll pop up. Hey, where's Colin at? Look, he here, people. Y'all stop. All the damn Colin groupies. Well, watch what happened though. Watch what happened in the chat. Now, what I'm trying to tell y'all, watch what's finna happen. The numbers finna skyrocket because we got Colin back. I try to tell y'all. I noticed that. Numbers plummeted when Colin went on the show. All the groupies left. Now we back.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Coach, what's going on, man? What's going on? Colin, what it do, man?
Good, man. Good. Interesting week of track and field, man. And I can't wait to start talking about it. This is what I love, man. This is my heart. This thing gave me everything I have now. So, I'm ready to get it going.
I'm talking about Colin.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I was out in LA, had a good time, went to the track meet, met up with a couple friends. Still doing pretty good, so can't complain. Every summertime, we got a lot of track meets coming up. That's great. Oh yeah, looking forward to it.
Did you meet any of your groupies out there?
I caught up with some people. I wouldn't call them groupies, but I definitely met up with some people at the track meet that I recognized who I was, but I would not consider them groupies by any means.
Hey, hold on. See, I told you. Look at that. The show. I mean, wait. Well, y'all, I had to put that up. There you go. I be trying to tell you, man. Look here, man. Colin helped the Raiders, man. I be trying to tell you.
Oh, Ray, let's just get this thing started, man. I'm tired of this. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, all in the game. What's going on? Calicio, Shalom, family. What it do? Constant, what it do? Mike Smith. We're gonna talk about that here very soon. Certified Chaos. What is going on? Yes, the big three is back. That means I'm here to win some debates. Mike Smith, what's going on, baby? Eddie, Stan. Shockster Stan. Cool. Oh, you must be a new one. I can't even say your name. Kumo Quasi Mashapa. All right, what's going on, baby? Sheeby Wayne, what it do? Rodney! What's going on, Rodney? You know we about to get to us a track and field now, baby. What it do? Sis Lease, what it do? What's going on? Contribution. You're early enough for Europe. Thank you. You know what? That's why we did this, okay? Okay, we did this for all of y'all Europeans, Africans, Asians, everybody who be complaining about, I don't ever get to catch no live. Coach be on put hats. I had to see the hats the next day. Kind of be looking good, and I can't see it till the next day. So we did this for y'all, all right? We here. So y'all can stop crying, okay? All right?
Oh, man.
All right, let's get into some of this track and field talk, though.
Mm-hmm.
So. Let's just go and jump into it. That Ninja Prey is still undefeated.
Oh, wait, okay? hold on. Before you start, you want to address that you was wrong?
That Ninja Prey is still undefeated, okay?
That's how you said he danced around it? Because he was talking about, 9-6.
First of all, I'll explain, okay? I'll explain my 9-6, okay? Now, before we get started, my 9-6 wasn't real, but it.
Let me go and get the props ready because I already know you about the cap.
Put the disclaimer behind it, okay? Okay. The reason why I said 9-6 is because I believed in the Big O, okay? That's my fault. It had nothing to do with Fred, all right? It had everything to do with Oman Yala, okay? Oman Yala said he wasn't losing, okay? I took it for his word. That's what he said. That's what he said. Oman Yala said a lot, but he said he wasn't losing. So I said, okay, well, if you say you ain't losing, you ain't lost, you've been running fast, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. So in that word, that what you're saying is Fred got to go 9-6 to beat you because you say you 9-7 already. So I said, Fred going to win. But I put out that 9-6 because of what Oman Yala said. Now, the bad part was Fred won with 9-9, which makes me look stupid, and Oman Yala look dumb, okay? So I admit that. I thought that Fred would come out there and have to drop a 9-6. I thought that, the Rabat track has been said to be short once or twice. So I threw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he gonna hit it this week. He didn't hit it this week. All right. Now, the one thing that I will open up with this right here and say this right here. I wasn't impressed by that 100 meters by no means whatsoever, not even the slightest bit. To me, it was probably, and I know everybody watches, so they all know, but we got to do our job. To me, it was probably one of the most boring 100-meter dash runs that we've had. For the lineup that we had name-wise, you know, you had Trayvon in it, you had Omanyala in it, you had Fred in it. You had all of these people who are 9.8 runners, 9.7 runners, and they finally lock horns, and 9.9 is the winning time. So my thing is, was that a slow race or was that a slow race? I see, I ain't get no option but nothing else.
Look, I really don't believe that it was a bad race. I mean, we gotta look. Okay, I take that back. To me, I don't think it was a bad race for Fred because we know what Fred's gonna do come championship time because he's proven the benefit of the doubt. We all know Trayvon is coming off of the injury. We know that, so he's rusty. But Omanyala did himself no favors. All his fast times has come in Africa. And when I say Africa, I'm talking about like altitude in the country of Kenya. And he has yet to produce anywhere else. Now you got people starting to question the tracks where he runs at. Because how you run 9.8 but run 10.0, and the travel from Kenya to Morocco is not that far.
That's the same continent. That's just straight up.
Right. In the same concept of you know, not same concept, but like in comparison to how far we got to travel to go over there. You know, so I think it was a bad race for him. I think Fred is exactly where he needs to be right now. And Fred has earned the right to have the benefit of the doubt. He's earned the right. He's the boogeyman. And the boogeyman has earned the right to be the boogeyman when he wants to be. He's the Dave.
Yeah, what I'm on the opposite side of this than you, Ray. I think this race was less about the time and more about the placement. Yeah. Reason being is we just 2 days ago, before this race happened, Ferdinand Omanyala goes live on a press conference and says, I am not going to lose a 100-meter dash this year, and you have to be in the best shape of your life to beat me.
That's why I said 9.6. He set me up too.
Yeah. So if I'm Fred, I don't care if I run a 9.6 or if I run a 10.0, I just got to beat you. So whatever time you run, whether it's if you run a 9.60, I got to run a 9.59. If you run a 10.09, I got to run a 10.08. It don't matter what it is. I just got to beat you. And then he did that. He beat him. There are plenty of races that Usain Bolt ran that weren't world record times, but it's like, nah, you're still that dog. Like, what did he run in 2016 at the Olympics? That wasn't the fastest time in the world that year. It was trash.
It was enough to win.
Yeah, it wasn't that great, but it was faster than the other people in that race because the placement mattered there. And I think the placement matters here. And you saw it after the race. Right after the race when Fred Kerley's like, this is my shit. That's how we know it was about the placement. The time didn't matter too much.
Time didn't matter. Now that much I'll give Fred that little bit because he is coming into track and field as a person who's out there to win. And like you said, whatever it takes to win, that's what he's going to run. Whether it's 9.9, 9.8, 9.7, whatever it takes to win, that's what he's going to run. Now, that's a very dangerous individual because that's the type of person to where that's that athlete that coaches always talk about. And coaches know this when I say this. It's win the race, look at the clock second because that's most important. Winning. The time going to be what it is. But as long as you won, that's all that really matters. So, but at the same token, I think that same thought process can slow you down. Because if you take somebody like a Safa Powell, or a Tyson Gay, they would put gaps on people, like 10, 15 meters, because in their mind, it was never a race. It was never a race. It was always, I'm going to execute and I'm going to put some on the clock. So I think that also could be something that holds Fred back from running as fast as he can, because he is running to win, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But I agree with what you're saying. I think he's running more to beat people than to obliviate people and put a time up. The question is he beatable? Stan, shout out to Stan for that 499. We're going to get to that. That's definitely on the show. My question to y'all before we get to that, is Fred beatable?
Right now, the only people that because here, Coach, you can go unless you have it, because I had a whole like little mini.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Nobody's beating him in the U.S. I don't see it happening. Right? Trayvon is recovering. Marvin isn't looking sharp yet, but he's gonna be a wait to be seen. Noah Lyles, maybe, because they run almost identical first 40 meters. And if Fred doesn't shoot out of there and get away from him quick, Christian Coleman, only because he's a defending world champion, he has a PB of 976. But worldwide, the only person I think that can remotely beat Fred is Fred. I'm just gonna be 100. Fred's the only one that I think that can beat himself. So, Fred.
Yep.
Yeah, Fred has a.
I think y'all know I'm one of Fred's biggest supporters, but I think he's very beatable right now. Really? I'll let Colin, give this a little bit and I'll explain. But I think Fred is very beatable.
Colin, before you go, let me guess. That first 20 ball that you did in it.
Huh? What did you say?
For Ray, that first 20 that Fred executed, that ball that you did.
Killed me dead.
I knew. Okay, so we both on the same thing.
I don't know. It's because of that. That's why I think he better clean that shit up. He'll be beatable. Colin, I'll let you go ahead and I'll put my little 2 cents in it.
Yeah, I'd say. And so I heard this originally, so got to give shout out to them. But Flow Track Podcast, I do listen to it weekly. I do enjoy it. But one of the guys mentioned the floor for Fred Kerley being the bronze medal at the World Championships. And I agree. I don't see him finishing any worse than third at the World Championships. I don't think there's going to be 3 people in this earth that can outrace Fred Kerley on any given day. I don't see it happening. I don't think it's possible. Are there people that on any given day that can beat him? Yes. Like anyone can get beat at any time. Like we've seen, there hasn't been a single athlete that we've seen that has gone undefeated their entire career. Right now, I guess the only one in professional that I can think of is Sydney McLaughlin. I think she's the only Sydney, maybe a thing Mo. I don't know how she's done in all of her 800s, but it's a very, very short list. There are not many people that can say it. So he definitely can get beat. But it's going to take a really good performance because he's racing to win. Mm-hmm. When you're racing to win and just I just got to be better than you and execute better than you, it doesn't matter too much what the time is. It's is it faster than whatever the person that's next to me is doing? And that's how I know you're going to do well. When I was watching the race, I know you mentioned that you guys got annoyed by the first 20 meters. I looked at Ferdinando Manyala around the 20-meter mark. Do you remember what he did around 20 meters?
He got up and went to racing.
He looked.
Yeah.
Manyala looked to the right.
He looked over to the right.
Yeah. And then when he looked, Fred was gone. And so you got people that are so busy about, worrying about what you're doing. I just don't see sure, anyone on any given day could potentially beat you, but it's a very, very, very short list that I can't even. tell you too many people that I think could beat him. If there's 10 races, could beat him 6 times out of 10. I don't think there's many people.
I'll go with it like this right here. All right, Nicola, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. The answer to that is if you run Rabat race 10 times, Fred will win all 10. No matter what. Actually, I think if you run 10 more times, he'll do better every single time he runs. Now, the reason why I'm saying I think he's beatable is because Fred made a very costly mistake, all right? And that costly mistake was that first he flinched a little bit, and then after he flinched, that first 20 wasn't as pretty, right? Now, let's say it like this here. And we're going to talk about Akeem Blake later on in the show. Let's say he's in the race, right? Or let's say Isom. You know, I can never say his name, right? But let's say he's in a song. Let's say he's in the race, okay? The reason why I'm saying he's beatable is because those type of things, if you're next to certain people when they're ready, and those two right now are ready, you lose now. Trayvon Bromell last year, okay? Healthy Trayvon Bromell. In that same race, you lose now, okay? Because what helped Fred out in that particular race, to me, from what I saw, was he had a not so good start, and the people who actually got good starts wasn't even on their game. So if it had been a wreck, I mean, you got to think about it. 9-9 is impressive, but 9-9 was what it took to win. If a healthy Trayvon is in that race, or a healthy Christian Coleman or something like that, they're not going 9-9. They're going 9-8 now. So now Fred loses. That's why I'm saying I think that he can be beat. Oh, okay. Hold on. Fred texted me as
because I got something to say with that.
I'll go down with you to my friend. Do my show. Do my show. Nah, I think you beatable. Okay, you better fix that first 20. You texting me. You fix that first 20 because if you had if they had been ready, the rest of them had been ready. I don't think Fred wins that race. Unless I take that back. Not with the run that he did. He would have had to pull out some of that ninja stuff to get back in the race if the rest of them was there. So do I think he's beatable? Yes, because he hasn't made his race flawless. Meaning, you knew Tyson was not going to lose unless Boat was in the race. You knew that. You knew Asafa wasn't going to lose unless Boat was in the race or was world championships. You knew that. It's like, same thing with Johan. Certain sprinters, you knew no matter what, they wasn't going to lose. I think with Fred, because he's working on his new start, because he's actually trying to perfect things for the future, it makes him beatable right now. Down the line, maybe not. But right now, yeah, I can see him taking the L if he has races like he just had.
Wait a minute. Certified Chaos is saying Jacobs pulled out of Florence meet. There's no damn way.
Yeah, I saw that.
If that happens, then I might have to be put on pause real quick so I can break some stuff. There's no way.
Sir, go. He did. Sir, you got it, sir. Go ahead and take 10 minutes and post on
give me a
Track
second.
News.
I'll be right back.
Go do your work.
There's no damn way.
Coach, you done pull it out again. I'm finna rearrange the whole show. We gotta jump on this again.
There's no way. There's no way.
Out of Florence.
This guy ducks so much, and it's crazy. Why does anyone think he's not going to race? He is not going to race until it's the World Championships, and even then he might pull out. Like, this guy doesn't race, bro.
I'm going to call him unprotected speed because that man pulled out like no one's business, bro. Like, this is ridiculous.
They say pull out game strong. He ain't having no kids,
bro. Like this.
Wow.
What? Okay. Michael Johnson. All jokes aside, Michael Johnson did put up something about injuries, and I hate the fact that
on his home
he's hurt all the time. Now, I don't want to make fun of no injury because dude, we've all had them. Them joints is not fun. Not fun at all. I hope he's okay, but this is a bad look, man. Like this is a bad look, bro. This is a bad look.
Hold on though.
Is it a bad look?
Is it a bad look? Is it?
7 times he was supposed to race Fred Kerley 7 times. And you're telling me the only races you pull out of are the ones that Fred is supposed to be in? He raced all his indoor races. He raced all the other outdoor races that he wasn't supposed to race against Fred. I don't know. It just seems weird to me that those are the only 7 you pull out of.
I got to challenge y'all on this, though.
Please.
How many times did Sia run last year?
Did who?
How many times did Sia race last year?
Sia.
Oh,
Sid.
She raced 3 times last year.
She didn't pull out of any races. No, the problem is with me is pulling out of the race. If he just didn't announce that he was going to these races, that'd be fine. Like Elaine Thompson-Herah, I don't care. Like she hasn't opened up, but she hasn't said she's going to do something and then not done it. So if you're just not going to do it, then it's fine. I don't care because we're not expecting you to be there. My problem is you promising something and then not executing on your promise. That's my problem.
That's fair enough. That's fair. I'll stand down on that. I'll stand down. That's fair enough. I won't go no further than that because you did.
I'm gonna be 100. Okay, I'm gonna give the man the benefit of the doubt.
What benefit of what doubt?
He probably is hurt.
He has to be.
He has to be hurt. 7 races, the Olympic champ. You know you want to get a good payday. He got to be banged up. Something ain't right. That fool is trying to avoid surgery at all costs. Something ain't right. I'm telling you right now, he hurt. He hurt for real.
Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, he hurt for real.
I don't think he hurt. All right? Okay. And here's the reason why I don't think he hurt. I'm just going to call it like it is. You ain't did shit to be hurt. Like, what have you done? Like, what have you done to be hurt? If you are hurt, that means you're hurt from practice, which means you shouldn't be doing nothing at all. Which means your coaching staff suck, your training staff suck, because the way we're receiving it is you're getting hurt at practice. We didn't see you at the race and then pull up like, ooh, something wrong when you got to 80. No, it's, I'm hurting. Well, you probably need to fire your whole damn team, sir. Because you can't get that. You can't. That's like if you're a NASCAR team or whatever, and every time a race comes up, you can't put the car on the track. Right. Then guess what? You need to go talk to whoever is tuning the damn car, whoever turning the tires, whoever doing what, because you getting hurt when it don't even matter. I can see if you get hurt when it matters. Just like NASCAR. If you wreck at the Indy 500, that's different. All right? Well, you gave it your all. You had a car wreck. If you wreck at practice, then you need to fire your pit crew. I'm sorry. I don't think he hurt. I think what they doing is they be in the mob. Y'all watch Godfather 1, 2, 3. Y'all seen all of them. What I think is going on is they are getting ready for another heist. I'm telling y'all. I told y'all last 2 times. They get ready for another heist. All right? All they doing is this right here. They making the bag go up. Why? Because they know we're going to do this. They know we're going to talk about it. They know we're going to say he ducking. They know we're going to say all this and all that. So guess what's going to happen? The minute he actually walks out of a tunnel and actually takes off his shoes and puts spikes on, the entire world is going to stop. Not because we want to watch the race, because we actually want to watch him fail. Floyd Mayweather did the same thing. We're ready to watch Oceans fail because he keeps ducking. Now, if he comes out of this ducking and then actually wins and beats Fred or anybody, then what do we say? Do we say that actually they were smarter than most athletes? Because at the end of the day, at least I'm the one that's always saying World Championship Olympic Games, the only thing that matters. So if I'm saying that, as long as he show up at the World Championships, doesn't matter that they keep pulling out. I get what Colin's saying, but it got to be another reason why they keep pulling him out over and over and over again. I'm going to say it like this here. I don't think he's scared, but I do think he may be scared to lose. And that's 2 totally different things. 2 totally different things. I think he's scared to lose. I don't think he's scared to run, but he's scared to lose, which is why he won't race if Fred's in the race. But then that don't even make sense because he talked trash to Fred too. Like, he talks trash. So I don't get why. It got to be more to it. It got to be more to it. It has to be more to it. Got to be more to it. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is, but I can't put my finger on it. But it's more to it behind him. He hurt, bro. You been hurt for 2 years, literally, and you ain't even ran on the track to be hurt. but then you drop the videos of you chasing cars. Well, maybe you should stop chasing damn cars. How about that? Don't put up no more chasing cars videos, because apparently you trying to chase cars is getting you hurt. Get your ass back on the grass. Get on the hill somewhere. Be like, Fred, God damn, I'm starting to get irritated. Like every week, like, only pull it out.
Right.
I mean, it was funny at first. Now it's like, bro, come on. Like, come on.
Right.
Just don't get in the race. I'm like, just don't get in the race, period. Just don't even put your name on the list. Do not do no flyer, no nothing.
Right.
It's crazy to me where, at this point, I'm there has to be some serious issue. Like there has to be some injury here. Like it's gone past the, like Ray said, this guy's just continuing to duck because I think at one point, like your pride is on the line at some point, right? Like as a man, are you really gonna hear all these people slandering your name, calling you like duck, duck, goose, and then continue to do it unless there's a serious problem? Like in my mind, like no. So like there has to be some serious thing going on where, you know, you're continuing to get out of these races. And I hope that he's all right, because I don't wish ill will on anybody, any athletes, like where you have to pull out of these races. But it's just, it's crazy to me that it's happened so many times. And Michael Johnson tweeted about this probably a month or two ago. If you don't follow Michael Johnson, not talking to you two, I know you guys do, but anyone watching, if you don't follow Michael Johnson on Twitter, you need to do it right now. He has one of the best follows in track and field. He's got a ton of great information, as you can imagine an athlete of his caliber having, just dropping gems. And he talked about, somebody asked him about like his injury history or something like that. And he's like, yeah, it's part of, like, if you continue to get injured, that is your coach's problem. That is your training problem. Like if you continue to get in, like, sure, there's some people that are just more prone to injuries, but the best ability is availability. And if you don't have the capacity to compete, then it is a coaching problem and it is a training problem. And so you should look into that, because coach, both of you guys are coaches. If your athletes were like the best athletes of all time, but they could only race once a year, you would not have a job.
That's on us. At all.
What?
At all.
Hey.
Okay.
Your athletes get hurt all the time in the year. Out there, buddy.
I'm going to say this because, you know, I don't want either one of y'all to back up what I'm about to say. All right. The reason why I'm saying that is because I respect both of y'all. You know, I don't want y'all to back up what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it. All right. What this looks like to me is it makes you look very suspicious based on who you were linked to the whole Olympic year. It makes you look very suspicious now because you was taking pictures with a guy who was working with you, and we all found out you should not have been taking pictures with him. And now what it looks like is we can't get nothing from you since you was no longer working with that guy. So sometimes guilty by association starts to look real damn good when this type of stuff happens. Because now it's like, well, sir, you know, they was talking about you with this guy that you was working with, and this guy said it was all him, which is the reason why you won Olympic Games. That's what he tweeted. He said it was all his work. And then all of a sudden, he was the person that was the person that should have been working with you. And now we can't get nothing from you. I'm just saying. I don't want y'all to say it. I want the heat. I'm just saying. It looks very damn suspicious now that you can't get no running in since you lost the person that was your nutritionist when you won the games. I'm just gonna put it out there because I'm starting to get pissed off. You can't keep not running. Like every week you pulling out. Like every week you pulling out. And it's been 2 years now. 2 years. No, it ain't like he just started, pulled out a world challenge. It been pulling out of me. Like, I'm just saying, you know, sometimes guilty look real guilty sometimes, but I'm just gonna leave that way it is. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want to clean your name, you need to go do something without the people that was attached to you when you was doing it fast. Just gonna put it out there. You're gonna put it out there. You're looking real suspicious right now. We gotta move on past it, because we'll be on him all damn day long, man. We'll be on him all day long. Mm-hmm. So I want to go right into this segment then, because Colin said something. Because he was like, it'd be one thing if he wasn't even getting in races, right? So Shelly Ann, she's still yet to run yet. She still hasn't ran yet. It's not a time to be worried that she has not ran yet. And when she was scheduled to run twice, she also pulled out. Is it time to get worried about the goddess of track and field being able to compete this year at the level that she's always competed on? Has Father Time, I've asked it again, has Father Time caught up to her?
Something must be going on with her personal life. Because it's not like her to not open up yet. It's June, yo. She hasn't ran a race at all. It's about, like, dude, June is, it becomes June on Thursday, and she ain't ran yet. Something must be wrong with that knee. Something bad must have really happened. It ain't like to wait this long not to open up. I ain't like her. And she's never pulled out of meets.
So you think?
Not like that. I'm talking about not like at the level to which we're watching people pull out of meets. So I don't want so much call it Father Time. You know, I mean, a knee injury can happen. Hell, look, man, Marcel Jacobs is in his 20s. He's banged up. You know, Michael Johnson, unbeknownst to a lot of people, you know, Michael Johnson ran the 1 and the 2. Michael Johnson couldn't handle the rigors of the 1 and the 2, and he had to move up to the 4. You know, now I also say that, you know, the training that he was doing wasn't conducive for him to be great at the 100, but that's neither here nor there. So I think like T said, man, Charlie's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right, you know. But we've seen this movie before. Every time she's opened up late, she ended up losing the world championship. The one time when she did open up late because she came off an injury, she lost world. So I think Carmelita.
See, that's my worry. My worry is what you just said, Coach. That's my worry. Right. My worry is the fact that traditionally she done open up by now. Right. Traditionally, she done showed that I'm ready and I'll be even more ready when it's time. So then I got to ask the second part question, and I'll let you get this comment. I think we also got to put into concept exactly what Coach said. Usually by now she's opened up, but also usually the World Championship is a little earlier than it is this year. So do y'all think that may be a part in it to where they're still sticking to their normal calendar, and it's like what we usually do in June, we're gonna do in July now because of how it got pushed back?
Yeah, so I don't know too much about the Shelly Ann situation. I think she'll probably be all right. I think of it I compare it a little bit to, I don't know, like LeBron, where like look at LeBron's stats in basketball. Like he's still having one of the best years of his career, but he's playing less games. And so it's just like, hey, you have to be ready for these championships. It's like, look, I'm not that 25-year-old ball player that I used to be where I can give you 40 minutes a game and, you know, be fine by the end of the playoff stretch. Like, no, I'm playing 90 minutes a game and I'm 38 years old. Like, you know, it's just like you can't be putting in that type of mileage. And so my guess is it might be something similar where it's like, look, I got, let's say 10 really good races in me total. And I got 3 rounds of the championships. I got another 3 rounds of Jamaican. I don't know how many maybe it's 2. I don't know exactly how many. It's 3. So that's 6 races right there. Plus, you know, then I got 4 other races that I'll probably have, you know, in me. And I probably got a 4x1 in there. So maybe, you know, there's a few left. So it's like, look, I gotta just be more strategic with the amount of races that I got because I am towards the tail end of my career. I'm still effective. I can still run really fast, just like how LeBron is still playing an extraordinarily high level. Well, not right now. He's not got the playoffs, but you know what I mean? And so it might just be something like that where it's like, okay, like I can I can do really well. I just got to make sure that I'm doing it in an effective amount of time. I ain't 25 no more, you know? So that's my guess. But
you know, look, man, I'm about to be petty. And the only reason I'm about to be petty, and
go ahead.
You know I'm about to go with this, right? Look, I get it, right? Everybody who likes a certain level of energy that I don't think is conducive for healthy living. Y'all want Sha'Carri to win this 100 meters so bad. But let's be clear about a couple of things. You think Sha'Carri wants to win that 100 knowing that the two greatest sprinters to have ever put on a pair of spikes is not in the race or not at 100%?
Yeah, she still want it.
Huh?
Yeah, she's still gonna want it. She ain't gonna.
It's like how Grant Holloway wanted to win that 110 hurdle.
Yeah. She ain't gonna care.
They don't care who's not in the race.
They don't give a damn. Not the
okay. Hey, listen.
The only person I would say that would go for is Fred. Fred's the only person that I can say right now would be like, no, I want this person to race. I can't say that about her. I think she just want her victory, but keep going, coach.
Look. I'm giving her the competitive, the competitiveness within herself. Like,
I'm gonna take it back away from you because of Prefontaine after Tokyo. You know how I feel about that. But keep going.
So
competitiveness, get last when they come over here to America. Keep
going.
going.
So it's just me. I'm just being the competitor. Like, I would rather race the best at their best and say, okay, cool. Well, let's be honest. The one who really got the most loses Elaine. You can't do nothing to hurt Shelly's legacy. Shelly's the greatest 100-meter runner to ever step on the straightaway. That's without debate. You can't debate me. Go argue with your mama. You can't debate. You cannot debate me on that. Can't. She doesn't need the world record. The world record will only solidify that the gold medal will now be second place. You don't want her to get that world record. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And no, I won't shut up. You know what I'm saying? We all say she's going to make the world team, and that's fine. You know, if you want to take a cheap win, because that's what I'm going to call it. That's just me. Me personally, I call it a cheap win because I don't care what anybody say. She's going to want to race the absolute best. And that's a credit to her. That's a credit to her. She wants to beat them at their best. And I'm sorry, I got to give her the competitive. I got to give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't think that's what she wants to do. She wants to beat them women at their best. She don't want excuses. Line up. If you in 10-6 shape, I want to be in 10-6 shape. If Elaine is anywhere in 10-7 shape, that win will be more significant than beating a bunch of women who's not there or are shelling themselves.
If Elaine Thompson wins the 100-meter dash this year, she's the greatest sprinter of all time. Female. I'm saying it. Yep. You know why I'm gonna say that? Okay,
sprinter. You know what? 1-2 sprinter.
Yeah. Just 1-2.
Okay.
Yeah, just 1-2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that because she has done this, and we all can agree to this decline she's been on. Like, oh man. We all can agree that she only do anything. She only showed on Olympic years. She's not a world championship year. We've all said that, man. The coaching change might not have been good. Well, y'all said I ain't say that in my family. Y'all said that, not me. So I truly believe if this is off topic, but we'll get back on topic. If Elaine Thompson here was to pull off a 100-meter dash victory this year, I would say she's the greatest female sprinter ever. Because to me, you've done it all. You've won the Olympics. You went the second fastest time ever. You've had a down season to where people wrote you off, and then you changed coaches and they really wrote you off, and then you came back and beat, not just won. You had to go beat a Shelly. You had to go beat a Sha'Carri. You had to go beat a Jacko. If she can pull that off, I'm retiring. I tell her to retire right now. Don't do nothing else. Take that legacy and retire. Don't do that. Is she gonna do it?
She wouldn't retire. You know why she wouldn't retire? She wouldn't retire.
Why would she?
Because she want to go. She want to go to triple. She want to go to triple double.
Oh well, yeah. She wouldn't retire because she got to get ready for next year.
She wanted to. And look, I don't care what anybody say. Olympic year come around. I don't care how she run this year. I don't care how she ran last year. When that woman shows up Olympic year, she's earned the right to get the benefit of the doubt. Everybody, she's the favorite.
For some reason, her and Michael Phelps got it figured out. Michael Phelps' career and watch like his individual swimming stuff in between Olympic games, and then watch his Olympic year. Dude just turns into he go from a guppy to a shark. So, some of them got that little, it is what it is, So, I don't know. But while we still talking about this, about women, I want to give a little bit of love to them hurdlers, all right? Because LA, and then Colin, you was at LA, right?
Yes, I was there.
So LA had apparently the best lineup for the hurdles, like that you could get. Like
it was a world championship final.
It was a world championship final all over again. And we was able to see Camacho Quinn win again. So my question is this right here. Is she back on top for the women's hurdles now?
Yes.
Or okay, all right. I ain't even goddamn coach. Can I get my order out? Can I we'll try it again, all right?
Go ahead.
Is Camacho Quinn?
Yes.
So you just gonna write off everybody else? You
Yeah.
gonna write them off, huh? You gonna write them off? Like Toby, she ain't ready. She ain't gonna be ready. Ain't nobody else in that field gonna be ready. So what you saying is Camacho Quinn gonna win the world championships?
U.S. born athletes will go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Huh?
You thinking Toby's coming in 5th?
U.S. born athletes, because Camacho Quinn was born in the United States. Even though
No, I get that.
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying
got that.
Toby Amusan is coming in 5th. You're saying
okay.
The world record holder.
I just want you to say that.
Here is my too early prediction. I got Camacho Quinn. I got Kenny Harrison. Why do I got Kenny Harrison? She's with the Messiah, Bobby Kersey. Third, let me tell you who I got. You want to keep it 100?
Mm-hmm.
And Colin, you should appreciate this.
I mean, the hurdles to keep it.
I got Aaliyah Armstrong.
Aaliyah
Yes.
over Masai.
Masai ain't making the team.
You think Aaliyah Armstrong?
Masai ain't making the team.
Armstrong's making the team over Masai Russell?
Masai's not making the team.
In the 100-meter hurdles?
She has the national record and she's
Masai,
healthy. Aaliyah Armstrong's been
not
hurt the
making
whole
the team.
year.
What you saying? I want to hear that part.
Hey,
Masai's not
hold on.
making the team?
Hold on.
Now, we're not talking about world championships. I ain't trying to medals. You saying Masai ain't making the team in the hurdles.
Hold on, Ray. Hold on.
I'm holding, but I can't hold too long.
I know she made the world championship team. I get that.
Hold on real quick. Nugent.
A hurdler. Hold on. A hurdler just put caps on top of you. That's a real hurdler who put caps on top of you.
Listen, you just said, right, that Messiah Russell, right, over Leo Armstrong, correct?
For the team?
Right? No, Colin, correct?
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened to SECs?
She lost
To who?
to Aaliyah. Okay, like what about every other race? That they've had this year?
You talking about when baby girl came off? Okay, every other race. I'm talking about championship.
Okay, the SEC championship.
Hold on. Not who won the Florida relays. Not who won the LSU alumni meet. Championship.
And when she clipped a hurdle.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's part of the game. Messiah Russell has a bad birthday. Let me tell you why she got a bad birthday. Dude, you talking about she may not even finish in the top 2 at nationals, and I say that respectfully. Because you got Akira Nugent, Aaliyah Armstrong, both who beat at the SEC meet. As the collegiate record holder. Hitting hurdles is part of the game, baby. As Gail Devers. Part of the game. That's what you signed up for. So my other person who I think is gonna thank you, T. Aaliyah's not losing NCs. She's not. Okay, thank you. She's not. All right, and this girl also finished. What place she finished the world championship last year?
Who?
Aaliyah?
I think she was 4th.
Oh.
So we're acting like we're completely disregarding what Masai Russell has done this year.
Like that's what I'm saying.
No, we're not.
Look,
No,
I get it. I understand. Aaliyah Armstrong is a great athlete. I get it. She came in 4th last year. I get it. She beat her at SECs. I get it. But we're not gonna act like Masai Russell ain't dangerous.
I'm trying to tell you, like you just
No. Being dangerous is one thing. Beating is another. All right. Let me take it there. Let's take it there. Masai Russell had the collegiate record in the indoor 60-meter hurdles, right?
Yes.
What happened to nationals?
She came in 2nd. But guess who she didn't come in 2nd to?
Aaliyah wasn't there. Aaliyah was hurt.
No, Aaliyah wasn't there.
Aaliyah wasn't at the meet. That don't count.
Yeah, but you're doing one of these.
Yeah,
no.
She's gonna beat her. Then when Aaliyah came back outdoor, what happened?
What, in one race?
Oh, a championship race?
In one.
Oh, so let's be clear here. So Masai Russell, who I love, this is no knock on her. Let's be clear. Love Masai Russell. Now don't talk negatively about no college kid. I love her. Okay. But I'm looking at a pattern. She lost.
So you don't think they're gonna get a breakthrough at any point? She's always going to be.
No, she got the breakthrough. She was the collegiate record holder indoor, and she got the collegiate record outdoor. She had a breakthrough, so the breakthrough's there. I'm just telling you right now, me personally, I believe that Aaliyah Armstrong is going to win. Aaliyah Armstrong is probably.
What school does Aaliyah go to?
LSU.
What school does Masai go to?
Kentucky.
Okay, you keep going. Now, I love Coach Shaper though. Y'all know I love Coach Shaper. They're my dog now.
But where do the best hurdlers
Coach,
in the world go?
I gotta pull your card now, Coach, because you the one that got me on Kentucky track and field. You the one that got me following Coach what's his name? Like, oh, he got what it takes.
Yeah,
so now you gonna come on here after you don't see what he done did with Masai. After you don't see what he did with Abby, and now you gonna say, "Oh man, Masai, I don't think she's gonna be ready." I'm a Masai fan because of you and the coach.
Listen, Masai Russell is gonna be in the finals, and she's gonna make this. I guarantee this is gonna be.
So
she
ain't gonna make the team.
This is gonna be the fastest. Let's do NCs first. This is gonna be the fastest NCAA hurdle race that we've ever seen. All right, Akeem Nugent, Masai Russell, Aaliyah Armstrong, who I don't.
Hold on, great start back now. She's healthy.
Okay.
She's 4th all time.
All right. Respectfully. Great
She's
start.
4th in the nation right now. What are we talking about?
But she's behind. Dude, she's behind though. Wow. So Grace Armstrong's gonna really beat Aaliyah. So who
I never said she's gonna beat her. I'm saying that you're saying the fastest of all time. And so if you're mentioning the fastest of all time and you have the 4 fastest women in the event of all time, and you just casually don't talk about the one that is also in that list, it's like you should probably mention.
No, dude, I'm going to what they did all year, sir, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, man, Grace Starks lost significant time because of that ankle surgery. She lost significant time. Listen, kudos to Coach Mouser. I don't know how he do it, and the training staff down in Florida. I think they are Jesus and everybody, because when they touch you down there, you can have a career-ending injury. All of a sudden, you back to where you're supposed to be. But it takes time. It takes time, and even Coach Holloway would say that. It takes time.
I don't see Akira Nugent on this. Oh no, she's not in the East. I'm sorry, she's in the West. She's in the West. The West. Okay, I was on the. My bad. I was looking at the East thing. All right.
And I'm saying it's going to be the fastest hurdle. Yes, Grace Starks is going to be in it. I'm not gonna pull nothing back from Coastal Carolina, because what Carl Goodman is doing with that hurdler, knowing what I know, he did one hell of a coaching job with her. So, Tonia Marshall. Damn. Thank you. I forgot about her. Tonia Marshall. Tonia Marshall. It's gonna listen. The women's 100-meter hurdles is the hardest team to make in the United States.
Listen here, sir. I'm not.
It's gonna be, bro. It's gonna.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you on that, sir. I'm not disagreeing with you on that whatsoever. But I'm not talking about NCs. NCs, anything can happen. All right. With the hurdles, anything can happen. All I'm talking about is Team USA hurdles. You're not keeping Masai Russell off that team.
Really? So who's you gonna keep off that team?
Huh?
Who's you gonna keep off the team? Lele? Big game Nia?
Listen. Lean.
The future, Aaliyah. And let's just say, because she needs the races, Grace Stark.
Listen, Linda. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I can be honest, y'all know I love all my family. And every week I talk based off where I'm at.
Gabby Cunningham.
Y'all know I love my family. But right now, I do not have Lele in front of Masai. Lele, I love you, sis. Tell you what I got right now. As of right now today, I don't have Lele in front of Masai. And the only reason why I don't is because
Tia Jones.
Sir, here's what I saw. And I'm going to go with you again because I trust your coach in Kentucky, okay? I saw a man have somebody run a whole marathon, 2-3 of them, and still get fourth in the world championship. That's what I saw now. I saw a man take a Kentucky program from being a basketball school to a track school. I got to go with it.
Lonnie Green.
Right now,
Lonnie Green, that's the man. He's the man.
What I saw with my own eyes at Texas Relays, okay? And you know what we used to say? We used to say whoever wins Texas Relays is going to make the team. We used to always say that shit. What I saw from Masai Russell at Texas Relays showed me that they know she ready, and I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt to where they're going to do the same thing any other coach would do when they know what's more important, which is we ain't got to win this SECs. We ain't got to win this NCs because our bigger picture with where we see you at right now is down there. So that's why I'm saying, no, I'm going out with you. You put me on the coach. I'm saying I think he's having Masai Russell for what matters now. And it ain't SECs, it ain't NCs. He going to have already, you got to keep in mind, USA's is the caliber of it all. And we saw the same thing with Melissa Jefferson last year, right? And even their coach said the same thing. We sacrificed for a reason to go to USA's and be ready. I'm giving Coach Lane the benefit of the doubt. Now, I think he getting her ready for USA, which is why I got her on that team. That's all I'm saying. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Lele, that's my baby, that's my sister. I know I love her to death. I haven't seen the consistency this year like we did last year. That's why I'm saying, well, if there's anybody, it's going to be Sis, because last year consistency, she was Camacho, you finna get it today. Everybody. So now it's not that same intensity that it was last year. So that's the only reason I'm saying if it's anybody, it would be Lele.
I'm gonna give Lele the benefit of the doubt because this is the latest I can recall the U.S. championships that wasn't the Olympic trials has been late. So I'm gonna give her and what's her coach Mo Wells?
Yeah, Mo. Shout out to Mo, man. That's my family.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. But bro, 12:31 and 12:35 by Jasmine Camacho, Quinn, and Kenny Harrison. And Toby was in the race. So what place did we get?
Toby got left.
Toby got left.
I don't know what's going on with Toby, man. With Toby.
I'm gonna give Lancina the benefit of the doubt as well. Because remember, she don't have to run the trials.
She ain't got to do nothing.
All she got to do.
Toby's in.
Yeah, all she got to do is show up to Nigeria, just show fitness, and she's good.
That's it. One run round. That's my team. Show up, run one round, you in that thing. Don't even worry about it. So, you got to give her the benefit of the doubt too. You know what I'm saying? Because of what it is. So now we got to ask this question because I want to talk about CC. I want to talk about Trayvon. I want to talk about Marv. Do they get the same benefit of the doubt considering Coach Rayner has proved himself? Coach Rayner has proved himself to where I know what I'm doing. I know when it's time, they're going to be ready. So because we're in end of May and World Champs is until August, USA is still July, could we essentially say that this would be like their March when USA used to be in June? To where we're getting 10-1 because that's where you're supposed to be at right now.
Right. All jokes aside, yeah, we got to give him the benefit of the doubt. But let me tell you something.
And Butler, we appreciate that, brother.
But let me tell you something. That bro. That damn Noah Lyles, bro. Yo, he gonna be a problem, bro. I know people's writing him off. He's gonna be a problem. Marv is rusty. Trayvon is rusty, and Trayvon's rusty for good reasons. Marv, I think if, God forbid, knock on wood, because I don't want that man to lose money. Let's say, God forbid, Marv doesn't make the team this year. Let's say some fluke nonsense happy he doesn't make the team this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it right now. He needs to make sure that he runs indoors because that always sets him up for outdoors. He don't run the 200, bro. He doesn't run the deuce. So
you think that's a problem?
I mean, it might be. I don't know. I don't know. But if he doesn't make the team, and you made the team or came close to making the team, every time you ran a complete indoor season, then what? Then what? You know. But like I said, I want Marv. I want all of those guys to be healthy and ready, and going into the meet now. Now, in case you ain't noticed, somebody's been pulled out of races too. You know who pulled out of the race? It's kind of flown under the radar.
Who?
Michael Norman.
It didn't flood under the radar. No radar. It did not.
Hold on.
It was supposed to happen. We've been telling him to do it all season.
Hold on.
The radar. He finally did the right thing.
Hold on. It's been confirmed. It's been confirmed that he trades with John Smith.
So he made the switch now. He made the switch.
Listen, my people out in California say, "Hey man, he's with John Smith, dog." I said, "I need visual proof. I need visual proof. I need the visual proof." So I'm waiting for them to send me the visual proof.
It's still too late. If he's with John Smith now, that means he'll be ready next year. The same way Lou is ready right now because she got there last year.
Bro, listen. I got as much faith into Lou as I got faith in it not snowing in Michigan in February.
Lord, we're going.
Oh my God.
Yo, like I want her to win so bad.
That is so disrespectful. Like you could have toned it down a little bit. You could have been like rain in Seattle or something.
Listen, I have the utmost respect for what she has done.
I don't think you do.
I don't show up when it matters. She doesn't show up when it matters. I'm sorry. I'm just being real. She don't show up when it matters. Hold up. Which Olympics was it? She went in at the fastest and she ended up getting like 5th.
Tokyo.
Did she medal up world champs last year?
No, she did the same.
And she was one of the fastest people in the world going into the meet.
She did the same thing.
Listen, I expect Omanyala to do what Omanyala thinks. I expect him to not, get out of here. I expect him to not run well anywhere outside of Africa. I expect it. But Tyloo, baby, you've been in the States long enough. You went. If Bobby Kersey's the Messiah, John Smith is the headhunter of the Speed U tribe. Excuse me. He should be able. See. Why did you put that up there? I just lost my whole train of thought. Why you put that up there? That is so foul. Colin, take over, man.
Gave me no foul to what you just said.
Yeah, you were saying like with absolutely no disrespect, she can't run. Like, that's what you were saying. Like, no, I mean, I think there's going to be some big names left off of the 100 hurdles for the women. There's a lot of there are women that could get a medal at the World Championships that are not going to make the U.S. team. There are multiple that's going to happen. Same with the 100 for the men in the U.S. There are a lot of there's going to be a bunch of men that could win a medal at the World Championships that are going to be left off the U.S. team for that as well. So just like it's really competitive. But this is it just weird? Is this year been a little weird to you?
Yeah.
Where
Definitely.
you have a lot. Like I don't remember this many athletes like pulling out due to injury. You've got the championships happen at just kind of a weird time. There hasn't been really any records. Well, I guess there have been in college. The women's college scene continues to do what the women's college scene needs to do of carrying this track and field. Like in my opinion, women's college track and field is right now putting on the track and field on its back right now with how much better it's better than pro for the men or the women. It's better than the men for the college scene. In my opinion, the women's college track is absolutely carrying. It's just weird to me.
Way better.
Like I was thinking about it last year. I was thinking about this last night. And so we're getting off topic again, but I just want to see what your thoughts are on this. In my opinion, we have somebody that on the women's side, either the best women's jumper of all time, the best women's sprinter of all time, or the best women's distance runner of all time. One of them is going to get left out of the Bowerman race. Either the greatest jumper, the greatest sprinter, or the greatest distance runner, with Caitlin Dewey, Julian Alfred, or Jasmine Moore. They're the greatest women in their respective fields in college sports, and one of them's getting left off. Britton Wilson's a shoo-in. She's in it already. There's nothing that can happen to get her out of the list. Her spot's solidified. So those three women are fighting for one spot. And so one of those three, the greatest in their respective event, is not even going to make the Bowerman final.
Hold on, check this out.
That's actually beautiful.
There's been a heavy push because after last year, people were furious.
Yeah.
There is no excuse. They gotta take all four women. Be like, listen, take all four women. We don't care. All four women got to be recognized. There's no way. There was no explanation that you can give any of us to convince us that leaving one of those women off the Bowerman finals is gonna even roll. Is even gonna be cool with us? It's because it's not. It's not. All four of them women deserve to go. Julian Alfred has to go. All the records that she done broke. Let me tell you something. That women's 100-meter record, that joint got about 2 more weeks of existence.
Topsy-turvy. Tops.
Okay. Britton Wilson, she's a walking collision record every time she steps on the track. Okay. The young girl from North Carolina State, she is breaking records left and right. Whether it's cross country, indoor, outdoor, she's just setting records left and right, and she's winning titles.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jasmine Moore, bro,
hasn't lost in 2 years,
bro.
How do you not lose in 2 damn years?
And she got the collegiate record in the long jump, indoor, and triple jump, outdoor, and indoor. Like she damn near jumped 50 feet. Dude, she almost jumped as far as most men.
She jumped further than me right now. I can tell you that.
She jumped further than most collegiate men.
We have a jump off. I'm going home. I'm losing.
She'd win at most conference championships for men.
No, do you really if she had a good tailwind, she probably would have been battling for the top 13 spots in the men's East preliminary.
She might.
That's how good she is. You cannot justify leaving one of those women home. You can't.
But you know they're gonna do it.
They gonna do it. They gonna do it. They gonna do it. Somebody gonna get left off. Somebody gonna get left off.
You got all the hashtags. It was what you do. Flag Bowerman, USTFCCA petition. Mm-hmm. Do not leave any of these women home. They all need to be in Denver.
Make somebody split the trophy then.
Yeah, because y'all only had 2 men going after it last year. You got an extra spot. Just bring it over the women this year.
Listen, don't get me started on what they did to Junior last year.
No, Britton. All right, can we kick her out? Get her out of this. Saying that she's not only is she gonna make it, she's gonna win unless one of those women drop the most insane national championship. The only way
that woman legitimately was probably a couple of hours away from being the world record holder indoors in the 400.
Brittany Wilson is that I put it up just so y'all can laugh if she'd be wearing. That's a surefire. We're not even gonna worry about it. But I can see that. I can see them making that being the deciding factor. Like the Bowerman, I can see that. Like they're making that be the stipulation to where because it's so tough, you got to do both of these for us to consider you.
The 200-meter record now is it 21:77 or is it what she ran at the NCAA meet last year? Abby, what's the exact record? Is it 77?
I don't know the exact record. I'm sure I can find it though.
I thought it was
21.9.
21.9.
I thought she ran 21.8.
2180 is what they're saying.
All right.
Yeah.
2180.
2180. Okay. Now, let's be clear. Where's the national championship being held at? Austin, Texas?
Yeah. Her home track.
Okay. All right.
Jasmine Moore is going to be home, though.
So Julian Alford, right? She's going to be on the 4x4. That's going to probably, I'm not going to say they're going to give Arkansas a run for money because what Arkansas is doing down in the 400.
She's not doing the 4x4.
You sure
Britton Wilson. Britton Wilson not? You kidding me? She's run the 400, the 400 hurdles, which is 20 minutes apart, and then 30 minutes after that, she's going to run a 4x4?
I don't think you understand how much of a dog that girl is.
No, I get it, but you are going to kill that woman.
No, they won't.
She's going to race 8. She's going to do 1,600 meters in like an hour and a half?
Sir, listen to me, right? And you can respect this. Colin, she did a workout 4x400 at 57 seconds with 4 minutes rest.
I'm just saying, you going to kill
No.
If she can do it, listen, I will.
She can run 57 seconds with 4 minutes rest. With 4 minutes rest, bro. 4 minutes.
You get how long rest at the track meet?
Listen,
dude, I will go with it.
Chris Johnson is trying to make a statement. Now you're right; they don't need her to run. She is the ultimate luxury car. They don't need her, bro. They got 3 girls on their team. Their slowest one is 50-60. I'm sorry. They got 4 women on their team. That the slowest one on the 4. If they win a stacked 4x4, they number 1 4x4 team. The slowest girl ran 50.60.
Look, she runs only if it's a close team competition. I think if they're ahead by so much, she's not going to do it. Just like how Talitha Diggs didn't run it last year when Florida was up by, 1 million points. If it's close, she doesn't. If it's not, she don't need.
But here's the beautiful thing, though. USA's in the week from nationals.
That's the.
So she can probably do. Now I see why Mouse probably say, you know what? I know you can make the team in the quarter. We got to think big picture.
Back to back championships. Back to back championships.
But as for the Bowerman on the women's side, take all 4. No one is going to be mad.
I swear to God, we won't. We know y'all watching. We won't be mad.
And forget taking all 4. The question is, who the hell is going to win? That's the question. Who's going to win? Because there would not be a bad loser. It would not be a bad winner up there or a bad loser. Every one of those women deserve it. Hell, if they did a 4-way tie, no one would be upset. I wouldn't be upset because them women earned it. Them young women earned it. They are special, man. Like those women are special. And here's another thing people forget. Let me tell you how I know this 400 is gonna be crazy. See that girl from Texas? She made 49.57, bro.
Which one was this?
Okay. That's why I put up the post on my IG. You got speed versus strength versus the heart and guts with Talitha Diggs. And regardless of what, I don't care what anybody say. Dude, one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm never gonna count out Mouse Holloway. Never. Now, it's gonna be a tall task. But I done seen him pull. Listen, he pulled off one of probably the greatest upset in Olympic trials history. Okay, so
shit. What are you talking about?
Right. It's gonna be hard, man. And think about it. Talitha Diggs set the collegiate record indoors. It got broke, but she set the collegiate
American record.
in the American record, and she's not even gonna get an invite to the Bowerman. The women are showing up and showing out. It's their world, baby. And we got, and honestly, if I had to pick one meet to go to be the women's championships,
I'm not lying. I ain't mad at you, sir. I'm mad at you.
I'm going to women's championships. The women run track.
I'm with you.
Women run track.
Right now, the women hold it down. I ain't gonna sit there and say that.
And Ray, you need to go to meet.
Man, you think I even did Austin? You better wake up. You already know I'm putting the Mustang on the highway, man. I've been in 2 hours. I'm there. I am out that thing.
Now, because we're on college, here's the deal. So Talita got to run the 2 and the 4. Brenton got to run the 400 hurdles. Rashida's only running the quarter in the relays. If Rashida listen, we're gonna see the fastest 400 we've seen in collegiate history. I'm pretty sure of it.
Long as the weather gives us what we're looking for, we definitely gonna have that.
This women's 400 is gonna look like the 2018 men's 400 in Oregon when Michael Norman ran 43.6 and he had them 2 guys behind him.
And that's why he should have never hopped in this damn 100 like I told y'all all season long. Exactly why he should never hop in this 100.
He ain't gonna let this go, Colin. He ain't gonna
never.
Man, I hope he makes the team just so I can hear the back.
He's not gonna make the team.
I told you the whole time he's gonna make this team.
He's not gonna make the team. Now, there's only one. I've had a lot of takes, all right? But that Michael Norman take was the one I was serious about. No way in hell. No, not now. You should have did that like 2 years ago. It's too late for that. But anyway, moving right along, we got to get the show done. We got to talk about Sha'Carri's run. 1090. Didn't do the finals. So it was said that she didn't do the finals, her and Toulouse both, because of cramps. Now, I'm going to go ahead and be the jerk, all right? I'm going to be the jerk. Can I be the jerk real fast? All right. Now, when I heard it, you know what I thought. I was like, oh, damn. Look, I got a daughter. You know, it happened, man. If you come on, you got to stop. But then they were like, no, fool, like leg cramps. Oh, my bad. Oh, I thought it was like menstrual cramps. But so apparently they didn't catch menstrual cramps. They just caught cramps. And both of them pulled out the race. So my thing is this right here. Sha'Carri ran 1090. And it was a pretty easy 1090.
Smooth.
It actually was a 1090 that did not look like. Here's what that 1090 looked like to me. That 1090 looked like that 22.0 that she ran.
Yeah.
First, second, third. I'm gonna say right here. I'm not even gonna get to that. Yeah. So, does Sha'Carri have 10.5 in her? And does she win the world championships with that 10.5?
All jokes aside, all signs are pointing to her being the absolute favorite to win it. Based on how everything is going down, based on how everything is moving, we don't know what kind of condition Elaine Thompson is in. She hasn't ran since the Tom Jones meet. We don't know what type of health conditions Shelly is in. I don't see anybody. If those girls go into that meeting, they're not at their peak physical form, she's gonna win that joint going away. It won't. The
reason why I say 10.5 is because it's gonna take 10.5 to win it. Because Shelly Ann has 10.6 in her eyes closed.
It's not gonna take 10.5, but she's gonna run. She's gonna run something stupid. It's bound to come. She's gonna run something stupid. She's the only person that I know that can overcome a horrific first 20 meters and still be in the race and get up to her max V. And if you with Nat with the stats, I need him to break down. And when she runs at USA's, I need him to break down all her 10 meter splits, her 0 to 30, her 30 to 60, her 0 to 60, her 0 through 80, her 0 through 9. I need him to break all that down because I need to know because something is popping. She's literally going to she's going to catch somebody slipping. Now, the person who scares me the most. Let me tell you something about that damn Shericka Jackson, Jacko. Now, that 200 didn't look good. I hated the way it looked. Colin, did you see the race?
Shericka.
Yeah, the 21.9 that she ran.
I was sitting right there. I was right in the thing.
Yeah, okay. It was a horrible. It was the 21.9 was a horrible looking run, horrible, but it's scary at the same time because she could run 21.9 looking like that. Oh, Jesus Christ! But you already know. But once again, who do you put your money on? Did you put your money on Dennis Mitchell or do you put your money on Frano? That's the X factor.
That's coach. You can't do that. That's unfair. That's unfair. That is unfair. That's like if we talking about basketball. Do you put your money on Phil Jackson or the Spurs? I'm going Phil Jackson. That's unfair. Retract that. Erase that from the people's mind because now you messed it up. Because like if you thinking athlete versus athlete, that's one thing. But now what you want us to sit here and say is that Dennis Mitchell is going to out-coach, out-strategize.
No. I'm a Frano person. I'm like the X factor is gonna be Mitchell, Frano. I got Frano.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to the people though. I'm trying to explain to the people. You should have gave the people that because you talk like that. That's too much common sense. These Kerry fans ain't gonna want to hear that part.
Listen. I will never bet against a man who's won every Olympic and world title since 2008.
God damn, wait, my money's on him, Jack. It's on him. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. As of right now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Sha'Carri has definitely moved up on my list for world championships. But she did not move up to the top spot. All right. She looked good.
Yeah. You can't retract who you said, Colin. We all remember who you said was gonna win.
She looked good. She looked great. I got her at second. But I still got Jacko winning. I got Jacko doubling. Okay. I got Jacko winning the 100. I got Jacko winning the 200. A lot of it is based off of what we've seen. Even when Sha'Carri beat Jacko, Sha'Carri looked good. Jacko looked like, bro, I'm in off season. Sha'Carri went 22-0 looking good. Jacko went 21-9 looking like, bro, I'm in off season. So when I'm comparing the two numbers and what they running, I'm like, like you look good right now, but she don't look good, and she's still right where you're at. And you look great. She don't.
And I highly doubt Sha'Carri's gonna double.
Well, exactly. But even with that, I'm giving Jacko the 100 because of the fact that Sha'Carri looks great right now, and Jacko don't. But she's right next to Sha'Carri, which means I still got stuff to improve on. Like, here's how I always do breakdowns. Y'all know it. I'm looking for mistakes. The more mistakes I find, the more you can clean up. Right now, I'm not finding a lot of flaws in what Sha'Carri's doing, which is why she's running so fast.
Right.
But I'm finding a lot of flaws in Jacko, and she's still right there. Which means if she clean up what she's doing wrong, she automatically gets in front of her now. So for now, I'm still saying Jacko. I'm still saying Jacko because I still think 10-6 wins world championships. I don't think that Jacko is going to go 10-7. I don't think that Shelly Ann will go 10-7. I think both of them are going to go 10-6. I think in order for either of them to lose, it's going to take a 59. Easily. Because I got them at 61-64. So in order for Sha'Carri to pull it off and get in front of Frano, you're going to have to pull a 10-5 out. Because 10-6 ain't going to be good enough. Now, if you run on 68, 67, them girls have shown when it's time to get to the Olympic game world champs, if you ain't 10-6 ready, don't even think about the podium. If you ain't 10-5 ready, don't even think about winning because now we racing. I don't think Sha'Carri has done enough to say I can get in front of 10-6 runners. That's all I'm saying.
I disagree because
Right.
she has beaten all these women before.
She's beaten them, but not when it mattered.
Yeah, because she hasn't raced them when it mattered. So
who voted that?
I mean, you're saying whose fault is it? But it's like it hasn't happened, so we don't know. So it's like, oh, she hasn't beaten them when it's mattered. Yeah, well, she hasn't competed against them when it's mattered. So you can't use that against them.
Actually, you can because let's be honest. Look, man, look. You can use the whole, okay, they ran in 20-degree weather and she beat them at this meet. Okay, cool. No one was running at their absolute best health. Sha'Carri didn't run her best race. Okay, now when the girls was on fire at the Olympics, I don't care what the excuse was. She had a whole opportunity. All eyes was on her. And what ended up happening?
And you know what I'm going to say to that?
It went like this.
Well, you want to know what else is different? And everyone in this damn chat can agree. Is Sha'Carri Richardson today the same athlete that it was Sha'Carri Richardson last year?
No.
2 years ago?
No.
Yes.
I give you that.
No.
Nah, Coach, I
Coach,
I can't ride with you on that one.
Wait, hold on. You talking about up here or down here?
Mentally.
Okay, that's different. Okay.
She's so different. She's come through. She's found her religion. She's found Christ. She's found God. Which when athletes get that, that's dangerous. She found her peace, and she says, "Oh, I'm not back. I'm better." When I see that, and you've done that, it's like you are mentally a different athlete. You're mentally a better. You're a stronger athlete.
You mean kind of like Omiyala saying he ain't losing the race for the rest of the year?
Nah, I think it's different because she's done this stuff so far. She been talking about. She been going back to like, oh yeah, no, I found my peace. I'm better. She's been running. Has she not been running better?
You know, Omiyala did beat Fred Kerley at some point in his career, right?
Yes.
Yeah, last year in Africa.
Has she not been running better? Yes or no?
She looks exactly how she looked the Olympic year when she was supposed to go deal when she was the favorite.
No, Coach, I gotta disagree with you on that, Coach. I gotta disagree with you on that. The only reason why I'm saying I disagree with you on that is because she looked like she was running and she looked like she was hitting gears. Now she don't look like she getting up in that. She does not like she getting that top gear.
Fair enough. I give you one count. All right, I concede. You and Colin got it.
Yeah, I will say I go kind of like I do see a different athlete now. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I see a complete different athlete. I don't see her being the same, person that she was.
Yeah.
Running wise, she's always had it. Now it just seems like she's being. I told y'all what did it for me was when she beat Jacko. When she did that, I said, okay, this is a different Sha'Carri now because the old Sha'Carri loses to them people. This one was behind, and when it got her, that's a different mindset now because the old one just gives up. So after that, I was like, okay, y'all gonna catch hell now because once somebody beats you, that's a different person now. Now they know they can beat you, which is what I always said about TT Terry. That's why she always destroys TT because she knows it. Now it's like she knows I can beat all y'all.
Hey, listen, TT looked different too.
TT did look different, but
TT looks different too.
TT looked different.
TT
still look top three. She still look top three ready. I'm not.
You know who I like? God, what's her name? She trains down there in Florida. She just ran 1083, bro.
Tiana? That's what I was going to say.
Tamari Davis.
Tamari Davis. Dang, not Tiana. Tamari Davis. That's my three right now. As of right now, that's my three.
Tamari Davis.
Those are my three. I got Sha'Carri winning at USA's. My big board done changed. I got Sha'Carri winning it now. I got Tamari Davis at second. I got TT dropping down at third. That's why I'm at with it.
I got TT getting second.
I don't think she's gonna be able to beat her. I don't. And I had TT at the test relays. I was like, man, TT gonna win the whole damn thing.
No, you called it. You did say TT looked different.
She looked good, but Tamari is looking on point. She looking like that is my year. Like it's my year this year.
And who's our coach? Gary Evans.
Who is Tamari's coach?
Someone in the chat. Let us know who Tamari Davis' coach is. Because
the only reason why I don't have Aaliyah on there right now is because I have not seen Aaliyah do anything spectacular enough to say that she's going to be faster and as fast when it comes time for world championships. I still believe like she might have burnt out just a little bit too soon. That's why I don't have her there right now because she's been consistent in that 10-9 era. But the other three, they've been dropping. They coming down. The eights, now they starting to get into they starting to round into shape now. So now they starting to do this even time-wise to Aaliyah. So right now, I got her at fourth until she comes back. She got to come drop a 10-8. If she don't drop a 10-8, I can't put her back in that top three. Hey, that's just me personally.
So apparently ESPN and all them people watch this podcast.
Of course they do. Shout out to all ESPN.
Because someone made a comment in the Bermuda meet talking about, Andre DeGrasse, he doesn't run well now, but he always championship. Listen, bro. I'm with Colin.
I was in the trap house, and I was like,
I'm with Colin.
Who said that?
I'm with Colin. It ain't looking too good, baby. It ain't looking too good. I'm with Colin, dog. Hey, I'm on Colin's side on this one. It ain't looking too good, dog. It's not. You know, he going overseas getting drugged all around the international drugging. Like, he's just getting drugged everywhere.
He still get the benefit of the doubt.
Say again?
He still get the benefit of the doubt.
What do you think, Colin?
Like, he hasn't shown anything for me to believe like that things are going to change right now. It's like there's like usually you can see like some flash of like, okay, like there's like you've shown that you can compete, like just the tail end of your race was bad, or maybe you got some really bad starts, or maybe it was just the competition you're going up against, but like, or the wind was wild or something like that. Or maybe I haven't seen anything that makes me believe that this thing is going to turn around for those that are on the upside of their career right now. Like right now, like just like point blank period right now, Andre DeGrasse and Marvin Bracey are not having good years so far. It's just call it like it is. Like it's not looking good for them where they're at right now. It's not looking good because you got a lot of people that are running really fast, and the margin for error in this game of track and field is so damn small that when you're not on your game, you got to really be good. Now, we do know that Andre DeGrasse is a championship runner. Like, everybody knows that. Everyone and their mother knows that he's a championship runner. So if there is somebody that can turn it around, it would be him. But, man, running 10-2, 10-3 as a pro is bad. Like, just call it like it is. It's not – he would say the same thing, I bet. Yeah, he wouldn't say, yeah, that was a great race by me. Like, no, it wasn't. But, like, I haven't seen anything that has made me believe that he'll make the team probably because there's, like, who's going to make it above him. But I just don't know how it's going to turn out.
I don't see him being able – I see him making the World Championships. I see him being able to sneak a medal in the 200. I don't see him being able to do much in the 100 at all. And
you sneak a medal in the 200?
I think he can sneak a third-place medal.
Because –
I mean, the only reason why is because, like, at some point we gotta still say it's Andre DeGrasse. Okay, so I'm going off of that. I'm going off of that.
So wait a minute. Let me just roll through a couple. Let me roll through a couple names.
And all the names you're gonna roll through gonna run 100 as well, though.
Noah Lyles.
The only person, Noah Lyles, is the only one that's not gonna run 100.
Can he beat Noah Lyles?
No,
yes or no?
He cannot beat Noah Lyles right now.
Can he beat Kenny Bednarik? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Right now?
Right now. Oh, right now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, there you go.
Aaron Knighton.
Right now?
Right now.
Today? No.
Okay, that's it. That's all we need. They only give out 3 medals as far as I'm concerned.
You asked right now. You asked right now. You said right now.
Joe Fahnbulleh. Joe Fahn. Can you beat Joe Fahn?
No. World Championship?
Fred
yes.
Kerley. Could he beat Fred Kerley?
If Fred doubles, yes. He can beat Fred.
Terrence Laird. What about Aaron Brown? Shoot, Aaron Brown been running crazy.
Yeah. I can beat all of them. He can beat all of them. Winning matters, okay? And the only reason why I'm saying he can beat them when it matters is because he's done that. He's done it when it matters. He's had. Can we not say Andre DeGrasse is the one track athlete who's had the worst seasons before he medaled? You never saw it coming, and then all of a sudden, medal.
No. He's shown signs. He's shown early signs of what's to come. This man has not shown any signs right now. And look, I don't care what anybody say. Yo, coaching matters. Okay, coaching matters, and I understand the personal reasons as to why he left Jacksonville, but I wouldn't have done it.
I wouldn't have done it.
I wouldn't have done it.
I gotta stay to the end, baby.
Right.
I gotta stay. No.
I'm staying to the end, baby.
They delivered the notice. I ain't going nowhere.
Right. Going into the 2016 champion. So going into 2016, Andre DeGrasse ran a 9.9, 10.04, 10.05.
But,
and then 200.
What month was that though? What month did he do that?
9-9 ran it in April, Gainesville.
And then when was
+3 win, but you still had it.
+3, like 3.0?
3.3.
That's not 9-9. That's team 2, like he always do. That's team 2 legal, baby.
Like
That's
the
same
time
thing he always do.
He's not like what you're considering of what he's done is just significantly worse. Like he hasn't had a good like it's been his worst season so far.
So far, that's why I'm saying he can sneak a medal because in other seasons he got the gold or the silver. So now I'm saying, okay, well you ain't that Degrassi, but you still the same Degrassi. So I'm gonna give you third. I'm gonna give you third. Do I think that is 3 people that can beat Andre Degrassi at a world championship? No, because it's a world championship.
Hold on, time out.
It's a world championship.
This year?
This year or any year.
No. We can't use the past. Right now.
This year.
He is not medaling.
Do I think there's 3 people that can keep him
He's
out
not
the podium?
medaling in any sprint event.
Bless you, Colin. You might be telling the truth because the Indians say when somebody sneezes and you're talking, you're telling the truth. So damn, you might be telling the truth. You might not even make the damn podium now. Why you had to sneeze, Colin? Why did you have to sneeze? Shit.
Listen. Andre DeGrasse is going to not medal for the first time. He is not a threat. He's not a threat. Okay, let's see.
You know, Anson cussing you out right now. Even if he sleep, he in his sleep cussing you out.
And that's fine. Him and Jade could be
they in the bed. Thomas Turner right now cussing you out in their sleep.
Listen, you cannot tell me, and we got other people, Tobogo, and then ain't there some dude from Spain or some dude from Colombia that just like dropped 19-8? Somebody in the chat, man, put up all the guys who've been running like madmen. Oh, and then Terrence Leard. Look, I don't know who coaching Terrence Leard, but that dude looked different.
He looked like he looked like a version of Laird that might be a force to be reckoned with. But
bro,
world championship is still different, son.
Who coaches them now? Colin.
I think he's in Florida, I believe. I just don't know who his coach is.
Yo, that 20 flat, that 20-0 looked. That looked good, man. That was a what I call a sexy 20 point, bro. It was. Thank you, old boy from Cuba. You know what I'm saying?
Old boy from Cuba.
No, seriously. I mean, yo, they got these dudes dropping 19-8 out of nowhere. I'm still trying to figure out what happened to the 43-91 kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, Botswana always got somebody that's gonna come out of it. Then you never know about Great Britain. Then Richards. Then you gotta remember all these cats, man. Like, it's so many people. Big Joe, all of these people that's gonna come out there. And right now, honestly, if I had to put my money on it, Aaron Brown's more of a threat to medal than he is right now.
And 200,
and you know, I be going at Aaron all the time because I like Aaron. I like him, God. But right now, I gotta ride with him. He's doing some good things, man. Doing some good things.
You know, it's still kind of early. What we got coming up? So
NCAAs.
NCAA this weekend.
And Florence Diamond League.
Florence League
this
weekend.
Races this weekend.
Well, Florence ain't really that big no more.
Well, still Fred versus Trayvon.
We just had that.
Yeah, but you get it again.
You didn't even say that, Colin. Like, yeah, you did it.
So that's not wrong.
What?
That's Florence. No, it's not wrong. It's Florence.
So when does the Rome meet?
Shoot, Rome. I don't think Rome no time soon. Rome don't.
I thought Rome was on the second.
Oh no.
Nah, they got Florence. Florence first.
Oh, the Racers Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Jamaica, right? Yeah, I think Noah Lyles is there, and a bunch of the Jamaicans are there.
Coleman is there too. I think somebody said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he down there. He gonna be down there too.
Is Sha'Carri racing this weekend?
I'm gonna go with no because nobody said anything.
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
Before we go, because we got I want to ask both of y'all a question because we got 7 minutes. We got to get out of here. Speaking of Coleman, Akeem Blake, is he legit?
Yes.
Right here?
No.
Yes.
Damn.
You'll feel it.
Okay.
How's he not legit?
For a championship or running a fast time?
How's he not legit? Didn't he make the World Championship finals last year?
Yeah, he made a final. Sure, he ain't
beaten. What, 18, 19 years old?
He's not medaling. I don't see it.
It's not about medaling.
Well,
I don't think he's gonna medal.
Not right now because ain't nobody beating Fred. Look, ain't nobody beating Fred. All right, Fred's on goon demon time. No one.
So King can't get. So can King get a medal?
Oh,
I say no.
I mean, the reason why I'm asking is because the people that can get a medal, he don't beat. So if he keep it up, you got to put it out there. Like everybody that can get a medal over him, he already done beat.
Hey, does Akeem Blake train with Frano or is he with Mills? He's with Mills, isn't he?
He trains with Usain Bolt's coach. I don't know whoever that is. That's who he trains with.
So again,
okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna change. Hey, I'm changing my opinion. Okay, yo. Because
I'm gonna tell you like this here. The race I seen at LA, the 100 I just seen, they gonna catch hell with that young man down the road because what he did was it's almost like he studies the sport. He capitalized on what he knew would be a victory. If you watch it at 80 to go, he went, why? Because I know y'all gonna fall apart. That one mistake that we always been saying, Coleman be falling, he be falling at 80, he falling at 80. If you watch that race, it's almost like Akeem knew that shit was going to happen, and he found another gear and went right on bound. It wasn't like when I watched it, I was like, oh, shit. Because it wasn't like he got out good, and then it was like, no, I'm finna beat y'all, meaning I can see you in front of me, and I'm finna go get you. I have no fear of you. That's scary. When you know it's Christian Coleman, and I'm finna go catch Christian Coleman. And he's with. I'm just saying.
That boy running under puberty still. So wait till the beard grow in.
I'm just saying. I think he gonna medal? I don't think he gonna medal. No, at all. I don't at all. Do I think that if people mess up, he could be an Oceans? I think that for sure. That's what I think could happen. I think if everybody else go out there and get the messing up, my y'all don't want to run right, I think he'll sneak them. I would not be surprised if he sneaks into the third place medal.
I think this 2024 is going to be the Olympics is where I think we're going to start seeing the changing of the guard a little bit.
Yeah.
Where I bet you Blake, I bet you Tobogo, I bet you all those Seville. I bet you that's like when they start to really change guards. I think the women, we might see it next year, maybe the year after, depending on when these cats are going to retire. But I think we're going to start seeing some change in next year, like next year and the year after. I'm gonna
go on record and say it right now, and this is me being very unbiased. Sha'Carri's going to win the Olympic championship in the 100 next year.
I'm not jumping that far.
I am.
I'm not jumping that far.
If the girl that looks like the way she's going to do, she's going to win the Olympic title next year.
That's why I'm not jumping that far, because she looks this good right now. That's why I'm not jumping that far.
Unless Frano pulls another Jamaican like he normally does. Hey, listen, that streak matters to him. Dude,
I'm gonna give her a chance, but to say that she's gonna win Olympics, that's
bro.
Only reason I'm saying is because Jamaica is like that. Their name has been like stitched for women sprinting in the Olympic games.
But they are gonna be old by then.
And what has happened every time they've gotten old, they've replaced them with some young ones.
except on the men's side last year.
Beat her to the line. Beating her to the line. Jamaica has won every women's world or Olympic title since 2007, with the exception of 2009, when when Shelly got beat to the line by Carmelita, who was the fastest woman in the world at the time. Okay.
Well, thank the Lord that the 2007 world champions are racing in 2024. Okay. That has nothing to do with it.
Hold on, Carl, you didn't even let nobody finish.
All right, you're right.
The fact of the matter is that streak matters to him. Now, I'm not saying Elaine or Shelly
hold on time. I don't think she'll get worse, but as we have looked at throughout the years, it has said that if you win Olympic Games, you don't win that next year. If you win the World Championships, you don't win that next year. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I just address that. Go ahead.
So for me, I'm gonna be on the lookout for whatever new Jamaican phenom come out of nowhere, like the young girl from Heidel that got third at the LA meet. Dude, the girl ran 10.92 and she's going to Frano. You know what I'm saying? Frano is good, and even though I know Frano don't like taking the superstars because that's his ego, he like taking the people and quote unquote creating them. You can't turn something like that behind and say, "Nah, I'm not gonna coach that." So I will give Sha'Carri the nod because let's be honest, like y'all all said, dude, Father Time is gonna hit. Father Time's gonna hit Shelly. All right, Tap is going. Hey, baby, time to sit down. And I'm sorry, I still stand by this, even though we got to give her the benefit of the doubt because of the Olympic year. Until she go back to Frano, she's putting herself into losing history. Elaine Thompson. Now, Shericka may just get a whole hell of a lot faster next year because you know them Jamaicans be ready for Olympics. That's their Super Bowl, that's their World Series, that's their NBA Finals. You know, so that's the only legitimate threat. But right now, I really don't see anybody beating Sha'Carri in 100 next year for the Olympic gold. I don't. That's all
right. Well, we're going to end it right now then, people, because we got to hit our hard stop at 5 o'clock because the three of us do got to get back to regular life and regular working. But I think this time waited for us. We had a nice amount of people in here. We wanted to make sure that we let our Euro fans and African fans get on here. We appreciate all of y'all. We'll end it with Coach saying that Sha'Carri's gonna win this year and next year and the year after that. So that's what I'm gonna tell you how the story went. He said she's gonna win next 3 years. That's my story. That's what I heard. So that's the way I'm told. I'll tell everybody come tomorrow. As soon as I get on Twitter, Coach said she's gonna win next 3 years. So that's all I heard. That's it. So hey. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for being here and sticking with us in this midday. Hopefully some of y'all was stuck in traffic and you was able to listen to us and watch us because I just left New York and I know it's real traffic up there. So I get why they have them shows now and them podcasts. I appreciate all of y'all for being here. Coach, as always, we appreciate you for being here. Colin, don't you got a wedding to get ready for?
Nah, I'm going to a concert.
Oh, concert this time. My bad. Wedding was last week. Concert this week.
That was
man,
wedding
I just want
was on
your
Monday,
life, man. I want Colin life. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man. Colin a rock star with the group because I can't wait to go to the track meet with him. I'm gonna be his security guard.
You better settle down.
All right, y'all. I gotta be. All
right, Coach. Get out of here. Colin, get out of here. I'm already in the gym. I'm finna get out of here so I can get back to work. We appreciate all y'all for being here. Till next week, we will see y'all, and y'all know where to find all of us at between now and then. You can harass us on all of our regular social medias that we ain't got to tell y'all about because y'all know where to find us at. We appreciate y'all for being here during this midday. I actually like this. I ain't get a drink the way I normally get a drink because I still got to work. That's the only difference. I can't drink my alcohol, but hey, not a bad show. Hey, we love y'all. Till next time, we out of here. Goodbye.